those of you who haven't seen the new Port Mann Bridge, I thought I would record this. This was a long, very lengthy construction program that happened a few years ago, and to kind of ease the traffic burdens, but because the population is growing here so darn fast, it really hasn't. It still backs up in the morning, so I thought I'd record the trip across the bridge. So we're just coming up to basically where Cape Horn interchange is. Coquitlam is on your left and right, I guess. Over on your far right, you can see the River Rock Casino. So if you want to go to Surrey, you got to get off here, this exit. It still takes you across the bridge, but when you see going across the bridge, you'll see the separate lanes. So about a year or two after they built this bridge, we had a terrible winter snowstorm, and these cables, the support cables, all froze up, and the ice and the snow stuck to them. And many of you who live around here, you know, you would have seen the news. But the ice and the snow fell and actually came through the window of several cars. Nobody was, I don't think, injured, but it was a hell of a mess. And so the engineers who developed this bridge for some reason didn't think about that. So what they had to do, come up with, was a plan. And if you look, I don't know if you can see them, but the end of where you see the turnbuckle, where the white and the gray, there's actually chains, large chains, that are wrapped around there, and they have to manually hoist those chains up or remove them and then hike them up. I don't know how they get them up there. And then men, or it could be even women, I guess, I don't know, strap themselves up to the top of the bridge towers, fasten those chains back on there, and then when it snows, somebody goes up there and unhooks the chains, and they fall down, clearing the guide wires of any ice and snow. Now, if you can believe that in modern technology that we have today, and the engineers never thought that maybe they should heat those things, run water pipes through them or around them, or whatever, electricity, who knows. But a multi-billion-dollar bridge, and they end up having to, I think they haven't had to close lanes because of the ice and the snow problem, crashing on cars. It was unbelievable, I tell you. So now we've crossed over the Surrey side. It used to be a toll bridge. We just went under the tolls, but they've since been removed when the NDP government came in, I guess 2 years ago now. So, and it's pretty well this way, all the way out to about 200th Street. And then there's new construction where they're adding in more lanes, because it's just it's so busy. It's, at the end of the day, if you're trying to get to Abbotsford at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like a crawl up there. So they need to widen the whole thing right out to Chilliwack now, or pretty well Abbotsford for sure. So on our left there, those were HOV access routes, so you can access the freeway and get off the freeway through an HOV lane, and just a little quicker for those people that live here, because all in this area over to my left, it's all developed. There's hundreds and hundreds of homes over there. So you see the sign coming up here. You see the delays at the border crossing Saturday morning, long weekend. Actually, that's not bad. 50 minutes at Peace Arch. Anyway, so this is the freeway. I just wanted to show you the Patel Bridge, the new Patel Bridge, and I'll post that video as well. Thank you.